Hey guys, welcome to the video. So this Hedera HBAR price prediction for 2023. Okay, so I basically bought my first, or actually I didn't buy Hedera Hashgraph. I created the wallet and I got free Hedera Hashgraph, 5 free Hedera Hashgraphs here back in 2019. I've been in cryptocurrency since 2017. Back in 2017 I found XRP, then I bought XRP, made some money with that, and then the bear market came, and then Hedera Hashgraph was launched, and Hedera Hashgraph really attracted the same people as XRP. I think that the same people who buy XRP are buying the Hedera Hashgraph. So this is basically enterprise, you can see the open source public ledger for sustainability and stuff like that. I was looking at like what's happening on this, I don't even know if this what kind of it's a public ledger, so it's not it, and it uses EVM, which is Ethereum virtual machine. I think these kind of peaks can, go up a lot, but I don't know if we are going to go into this type of future where the kind of enterprise. I think that what I have understood when I'm listening to very smart people is that we are entering in the, because we think about like Google, and internet. There's just like what internet do you like? What do you use? You use Google and YouTube, right? You're watching this on YouTube. Do you ever use Bing and stuff like that? I feel like these, and I have understood these other blockchains are literally going to be like there's one chain to rule them all. Okay, and basically these other chains will kind of like exist on the backbone of the other one. So basically how it will work is like there's layer 1 ETH, okay, and then there's layer 3, not right, so layer 2, which is ETH scaling, okay, and then there's layer 3, and this layer 3 can be anything, but it's backed by 100% decentralized and secure layer, okay. So basically this can be very high throughput, okay? This can be very high throughput. Basically you can just make tons of transactions for very cheap. Now what these Hedera is trying to do is they're trying to do layer 1 with very high throughput without any other layers. But if you look at like how, for example, if you're watching this right now, this is my screen here, there's multiple layers. There's multiple layers on this this tech stack that we call, like, we open Chrome and it looks like we are just opening Chrome, but there's massive amounts of layers behind it. And what Hedera is trying to do is they're trying to create the first one with layer 1. I don't, as I have listen tons of smart people, it's not going to be that great of an idea. Okay, there's come tons of tons of things that they need to get through in order to make it happen. But people can do whatever they want. But I'm not buying these type of tokens. I still think that Hedera and these XRP type of tokens can run up in the next bull run, but I just personally have better opportunities myself, okay? And this, what I just explained you, how this concept is, nobody even knows about this. Like, literally no one knows about this. And I bet tons of people in the comment sections are going to say, no, like, this guy is fucking freaking clown, this doesn't know what he's talking about, and blah blah blah. So yeah, those people can my dick, okay? So I don't really care, because I do know what I'm talking about. I've been here since 2017, but I do not know that much about Hedera. That can I can give you. But I've been following them since 2019, okay? And they kind of like, think about it, has been here on the token has been since 2019. And if you look what's happening on the chain right now, look at this. Just look at that. What are you? Do you use Bubble Swap? Do you use Bungling? Do you use Sales Saucer Swap or Strader? Do you use any of these? No. What you are using is, you basically are just using MetaMask, and you are on Ethereum blockchain. Whatever you are doing, you basically are always on Ethereum blockchain. Okay, and then you are saying like, no, Hedera Hashgraph is going to be king. Nobody's even using it right now. And if you're buying it right now, then you are buying the basically promise that somebody will use it at any moment. But if you read the book Crossing the Chasm, there's this in kind of any type of business, especially in tech, this called Crossing the Chasm. So this is where 99% of a lot of businesses start going. Yeah, everybody's like, yeah, this is great, this is great, this is great. But this chasm, when you make this, you will get to the public. Okay, basically Ethereum has crossed this chasm. Okay, but when these other protocols, no one else basically has crossed this chasm, in my opinion. And yeah, for example, Apple crossed it and then they become the household name. Same like Google, YouTube, and these other big ones. Okay, so this is the death valley here. Okay, so I don't know if Hedera can cross it, and I'm just like freestyling this content here, y'all. So I don't really, this is not some kind of like a very deep, in-depth explanation about anything. I'm just like rambling here, and also, sharing my thoughts about it. So I'm free for the debate. If you really know a lot of about Hedera, let me know. But as I follow the smartest people here in the space, remember that the point of blockchain is the decentralization, security, and transparency. Nobody cares about decentralizing, about transparency and security until it happens. For example, if you look at Celsius and these kind of like, um, you know, this kind type of, you know, um, centralized entities, they will always, they will always do their customers wrong. That's what they're supposed to do. That they want to make profit, right? So for example, they what they do, they use tons of leverage and stuff like that, and they lost their customers assets. And if this is for only for like enterprise stuff like that, I mean, I don't really know about this stuff, but it can be very very good. But I just don't see any type of adaptation from here. Like literally, like if you look at any kind of like other token that has very, if you look at here, for example, let me show you here. Okay, what is that? Okay, so here, for example, ETH, from the first day it was launched, it got tons of users. Same thing with Uniswap, GMX, even Binance Smart Chain, it just got tons of usability. Uniswap is basically this, copycat of Uniswap, and then Aave, Curve, Optimism. All of these got tons of users in the first days. Okay, and if they are a chain like Binance Smart Chain or ETH, you know, or Polygon, these are scaling solutions. But anyway, so they got tons of usability. There were tons, and not only users but also active developers. Active developers. Okay, so I was trying to look at more information about Hedera, for example, on Token Terminal and these other websites. I can't find anything. This is the best I could find. In fact, like, I'm not putting tons of effort in this, by the way, but this is what I found here on Dave Alama, and I don't really know. There's some liquid staking protocol called Stater, and it's 100% domination, and that's the chain. And chain has been up since 2019. I mean, what is going on? Like, why would I buy this? That would be same thing as like, it's completely gamble. It's like casino. I don't like to invest like casino. I want to see the stats, user adoption. I want to see the active developers. I want to see if there are leaders in the space. Because if you look at, like, for example, dot-com bubbles and this stuff like that, the leaders just won. The leaders won. Everything else, there were tons of these small, things and stuff like that a lot of people hyped up about. But what make the most gains if you just have bought Google stock back then and Amazon. They were leader in the space then, they are leader in the space still, because leaders have this massive advantage because they are leaders. Okay? So keep that in mind. Some like 99% of people don't understand what I'm saying here, and that's okay. Like, I don't, I learned that all I have to do is give the value, and some people who resonate with it will resonate, some people who don't. So I'm not, I don't really care. Okay? So see you inside the membership if you want to join. If you resonate with these, you can check out my other, like, you can really see like what I'm buying, and I'm backing up what I'm buying. I will show you like why I buy them. This is very big deal. And this video feels like I'm dissing Hedera Hash Crash, but I'm not dissing it. I'm just saying like my thoughts about it. And I don't know that much about Hedera Hash Crash, but I do know about decentralized networks and decentralization. And decentralization will win. And as I have understood, Hedera is not that decentralized. Even though they can say it. Same, this Binance Smart Chain is saying, hey, we are decentralized. But now if you look at what is happening there and how it's run, it's 100% decentralized. Same entity basically owns all the nodes. Same thing probably with Hedera Hashgraph. It's just fully centralized. So basically they own the network. Even though they are saying like, hey, this is decentralized and stuff like that, you can come on our network and build, and it's decentralized to build. But who owns really? They can shut down the network if they want at some point. That's not decentralization. You can't shut down ETH. it's impossible. There's like 300,000 different node operators at this point, and tons of value in it, and tons of best developers, and you know, everybody, all the biggest minds, big brains are building on top of it. I mean, GG guys, thank you so much for watching, and peace out.